spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. The blue Protoss player representing Team Root and representing the hopes of North American Protoss players everywhere. Don't be late. His name is State.
And I have no faith in your rhymes.
You better appreciate.
No.
Don't even start to hate.
Ben. Sometimes.
My rhymes make people salivate.
But definitely not celebrate.
Because I can articulate.
Not better than an ape. Over here on the right top side of me. I don't think you introduced.
No, I didn't. I was laughing at your little joke. That was funny.
Over here on the right top side of the map, we got Incredible Miracles Nestea. Unfortunately, Nestea was not here in time for his first series of the day, which would have been against Ghost User. But he made it here for the second series of the day.
Yeah, and if he's lucky, he'll get that opportunity to play Gosu momentarily.
If not, we are going to see an All-American encounter between Ghost User and State. That would be fun as well. State from California going up against Ghost User, who's from the, I won't say Midwest, but it's more like Northeast, right? Ghost User is like
Where
from.
the hell is Ghost User from?
I think it's from like
New Jersey?
No, I think it's from Minnesota or something.
He's lived in so many different places in the recent history. That
He's from the East Coast though, Northeast.
I think so too.
Not like New York, New Jersey, but somewhere
He's
around
not
there.
a Southerner, that's for sure.
No, he's not a Southerner. He's not from the Pacific either. It's like between the Midwest. He moved all over the Midwest and the Northeast.
I think Ghost User's from...
Or the Great Lake States is how you call it, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah,
Like
I think.
Wisconsin?
Yeah, Detroit, Indiana, Ohio.
Wisconsin.
That's where Ghost User is from.
Ohio.
LeBron
North
City.
Dakota. That's nowhere near the Great Lakes.
No, North Dakota is a little more Midwest, man. The Rocky States.
North Dakota is way up north.
Yeah, I know. But it's still part of the Rocky States.
Is it?
Yep. Trust me.
You sure?
Yep.
The Rocky States? As in the Rocky Mountains?
Yeah, no, like just they group a bunch of states together. How you got like the New England states, the Pacific states, the Midwest
The
states.
Rocky States.
Yeah. Because of the.
As an American, I've never heard this term.
Okay, well that's the way that you group a bunch of states together. You're gonna look. Ben is gonna look this up. So I'm just gonna talk about a little bit of StarCraft with you guys. And you know, Ben, in those states, you have the states like Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Utah. Utah and Colorado. Those are the Rocky States, man.
Oh, now I've been to South Dakota. I've never been to North Dakota. South Dakota is so flat that it could never be called the Rocky States.
No, but it's like it's grouped together. What else would it be? It's not a Pacific state. It's also not a Great Lakes state.
I've just never heard the term the Rocky States. I think you're making this up, man.
No, I'm not making it up.
Maybe it's what they call us in Europe.
Maybe that's the case, man.
But I'm on the case, Kev. Meanwhile, speaking to the game, because it's obviously important that we talk about that at least a little bit.
I mean, I would love to talk about the geography of Derelict Watcher, but there's just not really too much to talk about. Not too many lakes, not too many mountains.
When you Google the Rocky States, nothing comes up.
Alright. I still didn't make it up. Just a way to group a bunch of states together, man. Take it easy. We can go over this after the show.
The Rocky Mountain states are Colorado, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, Utah, and Wyoming.
Okay. No. So where do North and South Dakota belong, man?
I don't know, man. They're up there with Montana. And what is the one below them?
Would you say? Oh, maybe it's still Midwest. That's possible.
It's but it's so far north. When I think Midwest, I think like Oklahoma,
Kansas.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Either way, we got a
Stargate
Phoenix.
opening.
We got a Phoenix opening
Once
over
more.
here from State in the left bottom side of the map. State, who has only been scouting in the early game, is going to try to make something happen with this Zealot. He's once more going to try to sneak a probe across the map. The same opening as we saw in the last game on Belshia Vestige. Something that Deer just seems to always make it work. This probe is really sincerely hoping that this Overlord won't
He's
scout
following
him.
right behind that Zealot. So this time he's got a little bit more purpose. That Zealot is his blocker.
Okay, this is an important moment. Is Nestea going to make the safety roaches ban? Well, he's already making safety links. 12 links is not going to be enough though. If he's droning up behind this, things are going to get hashtag dicey. If these are roaches, and they are roaches.
What are you doing, Nestea?
I think this is just a safety play from Nestea.
Safety.
You know, it's 12 larva, but it's going to keep him safe against almost any kind of all-in / semi all-in where it's. This is not an all-in, of course, by any means. It's very easy
and
for.
State just the ultimate anti-timing. He's going to attack right as these units are hatching.
But I like this from Nestea. He's just playing this safe, and he probably knows that this is a popular build these days because of Deer. Probably has been watching the Season 3 finals as well.
That roach. Nope. Get something, State. Gonna get a couple of drones. But this will get cleaned up once more, so you know, this went well for Nestea last time. It's going to go well for Nestea this time. And State, he is taking his third behind this. He's getting a Void Ray. Basically the same opening for State.
Yep.
We just saw.
And basically the same opening by Nestea. This time State did commit his Zealots. In the last game he didn't really commit them, as he only wiped in, I think, 5, and then he sent 3 home. This time he kind of sacrificed them. Spire going down for Nestea, and a very interesting position as well to get this Spire. 62 drones on the map for Nestea, 50 probes for State. State will be fine once more, keeping his base alive. Perhaps Nestea's like, last time I wasn't really able to counter-attack with my roaches and links. So this time I'm just going to go back to droning immediately, and I'm going to make mutas a little quicker. Because mutas are very good, because right now you're just going to make a bunch of sentries. You're going to wait for blink stalkers, but that's going to take a while. You're going to make a bunch of void rays to be safe. Yeah. So I think my mutas are going to be fantastic. And you know what, Nestea? You are spot on.
He is. Now State, if
Nestea just casted this game for us, man. We don't even have to say anything
anymore. If he would just do a little scouting, if he would send a unit across the map and check and see, then maybe he'd be able to react in time. There is a Phoenix crossing the map, but he's going to turn around. So he's going to be completely unaware of this muta switch.
I love this as well. Already preemptively taking this fourth base.
4th and 5th. And, well, this is scary for poor State. He's going to make another Void Ray. Void Rays are not so hot against Mutalisk guys.
Wow. This actually is 5th base by Nestea, as the 4th one is on the left top side of the map, or on the 1 o'clock position. State still doesn't know about this Spire. He probably is going to think real soon, like, hey, why don't I just see any single unit? Why is your evolution champion not really moving? Why do I not see any roaches or?
Did he see it?
No, he didn't see it.
He passed it, but he didn't see it.
He's so close, but he did not see it.
It's a good spot.
I think he's gonna make a Phoenix behind this man, because he's probably like, hey, wait a second, this is wrong. Now he's gonna see this base as well. I think he's gonna make a Phoenix, or he's gonna Chrono Boost that blink. Either of the two. Okay, he's gonna Chrono Boost blink. Additional gates going down immediately. I think State kind of knows by now.
He's realizing what's up. He's pieced it together. Too little, too late, perhaps. We'll see. There's a lot of mutas on the way.
It's going to be extremely tough for. No, he's making another Void Ray ban, and that gives me a feeling that he does not know. I love that Nestea's still waiting a little bit. He could fly 12 in, but if he's going to fly 16 to 20 in, there's no way like a big Stalker wipe in is going to save the day. Nestea putting himself in a fantastic position without really doing all that much this game. Beautiful play by Nestea.
In waiting, he's given himself time for State to scout, and State does finally see the mutas.
I mean, but he's not going to get a Phoenix count up anymore.
No.
Void Rays, you know. Oh, this is ballsy, State. Void Rays are not that strong. I think he could have.
Those are brave Void Rays.
I mean, yes, Guardian Shield is pretty damn good.
Careful, Void Rays.
Mothership Core out of in the map as well. Void Rays.
Careful, Void Rays. Lings are going to engage on these sentries and zealots. The Void Rays will come over, but they're not going to be able to get the job done. They're out of charge. Oh no, they did get one more charge back, but
charge doesn't work against mutas, though.
Are excellent against the Rays. And well, Stalkers underneath are firing up and doing a little bit of damage, but the muta count is just so high that it doesn't matter very much, and it looks like Nestea has just kind of crushed State here. He's doubling State's supply, 160 supply over 80. And State's going to try to macro up. He's going to try to sit back and going to try to buy himself the time he needs. He's got 13 Stalkers right now against 19 Mutalisks. But
yeah, if we look at State's vision as well, man, State sees so little. He doesn't see it. He doesn't even know about that base on the top side of the map. He has no pylons out anywhere. If he would have that, if he would have still that mother, he doesn't have the mother.
These Stalkers are just on a suicide mission.
He's going to lose at least 1 or 2 of them.
Speedlings will charge forward. I think you might lose with the blink, of course. Is gonna.
Yeah, but he's still gonna lose maybe 1 or 2 over here. One.
it's just a tough situation here for State. He knows exactly how dire straits are. He'll blink back and let the Zealots and Sentries try to help against the Zerglings, but this is an inevitable situation. Everything gets cleaned up. The mute account's too high. Good game gets called, and Nestea evens it up at 1 each with a very intelligent switch into map.
Nestea showing us that he's still capable of reading games like no one else, just realizing what went wrong. A game